Political witch hunt. Political witch hunt. The APC has started politically witch hunting their opponents. Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar has been affected by the political witch hunting of the APC. Now, Peter Obi, former Anambra State Governor and Labour Party's 2023 presidential candidate, has voiced concerns after his brother's property in Lagos Ikeja was demolished without prior notice or legal order.
Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US, and my younger brother told me an urgency wants to see me, and I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Nest Food Limited, the land they owned for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, that some people just jumped into it and said they're the owner, that they have cut injunction, and that they're about to start demolition it. I said, okay, we'll go to court. That they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday evening, he called me, said they've removed the roof. They brought 3 tractors, 2,000, demolishing everywhere as fast as they can. And I said, no, I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all effort for them to enter there, they will refuse to even enter. And they've chased out the people who are living there. So there's nothing they can do. That's how I came from Abuja. We first flight this morning from Abuja, drove to this place, asked the people who authorized it to demolish. They said they have cut injunction that the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. They just gave them this. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the cut injunction and see who the owner is, the person who is now claiming is sued? They gave me the cut injunction. The cut injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown person? I said the land belongs to you. A land with property. And within yesterday and today, it's demolishing property. Look at it. They've removed the roof, they removed the thing. Okay, give me your proper documentation, demolition orders, because even if you want to demolish the house, you go to the state, they give you order to demolish, give you appropriate documentation, bring safety people and them, so that we know we're doing what is now. It's only while I'm here now that some people came and said they have taken and safety order. What kind of country is this? How do you descend to this level of rascality? How can you show a non person enter somebody's land and everything? I've been here for 4 hours. I've not seen one person who comes and says, I'm the owner. 3 people or 2 or 3 people have appeared. Are you the owner? No, I'm not. But I'm acting on behalf. I said, so who is the owner? No name. They've not called the name. I said, but you know my name. I'm Peter Obi. I want to know the next person. So I can even approach him and say, please, this land belongs to a company that my brother is the majority shareholder. The country can't go on like this. We're looking for foreign investors. We're looking for investors. But look at how local investors are being treated. Is that how a country can thrive? This level of lawlessness, this level of rascality.
Obi highlighted this incident as reflective of broader issues of lawlessness in Nigeria, potentially affecting investors' confidence and personal security. Now, Obi said, and I quote, I know what I have been going through as a person in abuse of my human rights just because I decided to contest for president in Nigeria, which I have legitimate right to do so. Imagine what small business owners, regular citizens and vulnerable communities face every day from the government. If this level of lawlessness can happen to someone with a registered company and legitimate means, what hope does the ordinary Nigerian have? What hope? This morning, my youngest brother called me, informing me that a group of people had invaded his company property in Ikeja, Lagos, and were demolishing the building. Now, He just came from Port Harcourt and he was denied entry into the property by security men who told him the building was being pulled down. They even informed him that the demolition started over the weekend. Now, as a peace-loving Nigerian, he quickly started processing to go to court immediately, not knowing what must have resulted in the demolition. The people demolishing, they were even doing fast. They moved fast to destroy the home without restraint. It's like they had a target. So they were doing it quickly. P2B says, I rushed to Lagos from Abuja and headed straight to the property. On arrival, I was met by security people who tried to bar me from entering the property. I humbly pleaded with them that the property belonged to my brother's company. They told me they had a court judgment, and immediately I requested it. Where is the court judgment? To my surprise, the court judgment they claim was issued against an unknown person and squatters. I went further to ask about a demolition order or permit, and there was none. Immediately, I asked the excavators for the person who had sent them, and they said they didn't know anyone, but they were only informed to come and demolish the house. Immediately, I told them to tell whoever it is that I would like to speak with them if they can call my number, which I shared with the excavators, so that I can speak with whomever gave them the order to demolish the property. I stood there from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. waiting to get at least a call from anybody, but nobody called me. The contractor even said he didn't know who sent him. 2 men later came and said they would like us to go to a police station. I asked if they even had a demolition order, but they had nothing. The whole situation screamed of coordinated lawlessness and impunity. His last statement, I remain committed to a better Nigeria. Politics is one of the most difficult terrain to get involved in. As a person with morality, you don't run politics with emotions. It's only strategy. Politics in Nigeria is worse. You see what is happening to a P2B? His younger brother's property demolished without prior notice, just a court judgment that is addressed to an unknown person and squatters. Demolition order, present demolition order. You don't get demolition order, but they come demolish somebody's property. Note, 2 arms of government involved in this demolition. 1, security officials, which is the police. 2, the court. Note, the police and the court, they are being used in this case. It is left for the people involved, the Lagos State government, whoever that is involved, to come out clean on these allegations, because this allegation is going viral all over the country. He posted this and it is going viral. So the Lagos State government and whoever, we have heard P2B's side of the story. Whoever is involved in this should come out and be clear. We are living in Nigeria. We know what the government can do. We know what a corrupt institution can do. So we have experienced it. So if P2B gives his side of the story, and the government or whoever that is in charge or carried out that attack give their own side of the story, we know who is saying the truth. So let's just give everybody the benefit of doubt. Now, over to Atiku. How was Atiku affected by this political witch hunt? Politics in Nigeria is a dangerous game, so you don't run with emotions, you run with strategy. From The Guardian, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has been stripped of his revered title as Waziri Adamawa following a directive by the Adamawa state government mandating that all traditional council members and title holders must be indigenes of their respective chiefdoms. Remember, Governor Fintiri of Adamawa State is Atiku's boy. And if a governor of Fintiri of Adamawa State will have the guts, will have the whatever, to put a law that will strip Atiku of his Waziri title, Atiku, his godfather, tells you that a lot of water is passing under the bridge and we are still sleeping. Now, a circular was given out on 20th June 2025, signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Department of Chief Facing Affairs, stated that the new rule affects all emirates in the state. Since Atiku hails from Jada local government area, part of Ganye chiefdom, he is no longer eligible to hold a title he has held since 2017 in the Adamawa Emirate. While the government insists the move is administrative, many see it as a politically motivated, especially in light of the growing rift between Governor Ahmadu Fintiri and Atiku. Their fallout follows Atiku's recent alignment with opposition figures like Peter Obi and Nasir El-Rufai in talks that may shape Nigeria's 2027 presidential elections. The development has sparked fresh debate over the intersection of politics and tradition, particularly as the State Assembly considers a bill that could empower the governor to depose traditional rulers deemed unfit to rule. Is this a reform or retaliation? Is this a reform or retaliation? These are the questions we ask. If you're watching this broadcast, I want you to give your comment on the following. Let's look at other reactions. Is this a okay? Somebody says the Waziri Adamawa is the second highest in authority after the paramount ruler, the Lamido of Adamawa. Stripping Atiku of a traditional title won't erase his legacy or silence his voice. Politics shouldn't reduce institutions of honor to tools for personal rivalry. The governor should cover his face in shame. The executive is being used here. The police is being used here. The judiciary is being used here. I said one time that if we are having these 27 elections, if the police vote for you, if the judiciary vote for you, if INEC vote for you, now you win the elections, no matter what. We are talking about people that fought for democracy. This person fought for democracy. If you are going to approach this topic with a clean mind, this current administration, do they look like people that really fought for democracy? Do they look to you with things that are happening around? You snatch it, grab it. That is not democracy. See, political witch hunt. If the APC government believe in itself and what they can do, they don't need to start like attacking the opposition. It's the opposition that's supposed to be attacking them. They need to be focused on good governance, and the people help the people understand what they are doing. That means they have failed in communicating with the people. They have failed in good governance. They have failed in delivering their promises. The only thing they are focused on is attacking opponents. Just like in a class, you call yourself the most brilliant person, or probably you are the class captain of the class, and you see yourself as the most brilliant person. When there is examination time, when it's time for examination, how do you prove you are the most brilliant? It's not by attacking other students, using your influence as the class captain to reduce their test scores, to influence teachers and lecturers, false accusations, left, right, center. You don't show that you are the most brilliant. It is when it is time for examination, you show workings. What the APC should do under a normal system is that they need to show workings rather than you attack Labour Party, you attack PDP, you send modes inside the party. They don't know what to do, and you leave the governance. Some of the APC supporters, top APC supporters, are disappointed in the current governance and administration that they have left governance for politics. Even Siriake Disin, former governor of Bayelsa State, was attacking the Senate House and leadership, that you people have abandoned governance, you are running after politics. Like I said, governance has been suspended from now to 2027. It is politics time, and this is part of the politics. You don't know the current administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You don't know, because you were never available when he was governor of Lagos. My brother, people can go to different ends to make sure that they achieve their political ambition. Okay? Now, what is the reason? Speculative. What is the reason why these people may be attacked. It is normal under Nigerian democracy. It is a normal thing politicians do. Yes, look at an Hope Uzodinma in Imo State. If you are an opposing politician in Imo State, you are opposing him, what will he do to you? Look at what they did to Ugo Chinyere. Yes, lawmaker representing in Imo State. I think it's Idiato. I'm not clear about that. Ugo Chinyere. Look at the political witch hunt, typical of the APC. So this kind of party and this kind of governance, when it comes to good governance, you think that they can deliver good governance. This kind of party can only maybe restructure, but they cannot give good governance. They can play the dirty. This is a party that knows how to play the dirty game. They came into political limelight through playing dirty politics. The foundation they were built on is dirty. You see, there's no party that was as toxic as the APC 2014-2015. People, respected men, they jumped the fence. In the person of Gbajabiamila, he said, I scaled the gate to, is it to secure democracy or to protect democracy? So if the toxic, so this party built on toxicity, and this is what you expect. So anybody going to challenge the APC come 2027, they should understand that these are normal things that they should be expecting on a daily basis under the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because of some people are having alignment. The governor of Intri of Adamawa State, a PDP governor, a political son to Atiku, Nenadi, I think it should be, there's a lady, I forget her name, that popular Adamawa lady would have won the election if Atiku did not throw his weight behind Fintiri. That lady would have won the election. But however, with the support of Atiku, his political son is attacking him. It is normal under Nigerian politics. The politics that people are clapping and saying Nigeria will get better. Under this current system, saying that so Nigeria won't get better, my brother. Is that how is that democracy? Okay, that is the African or the APC kind of democracy. Okay, because of the coalition, like I said, the APC are waiting for those that will make the presidential candidate, the vice presidential candidate of the coalition. They are waiting for them. They will now know when it comes to propaganda. Some people, it is in their bloodstream, it is in their nature, in their culture to run propaganda. Whether they are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba, you know that the APC is a garden of people that can run propaganda. Mind you, propaganda is not fake news, or it is not lies. Propaganda is a truth which has been they mix with Maggi and pepper they spice it. They spice it so that it will achieve a particular aim. They will not tell you the whole truth. The truth they want you to listen to. Some people say, fact check me. Now propaganda they run, they are twisting the truth in a way that it will suit their narrative. That is what propaganda is. Expect more of this, I tell you, 2027. I hope the coalition are getting a taste of what they need to expect. Their businesses may be attacked. Their interests may be attacked. Atiku now, who is called the Waziri, his title has been stripped off. That is wonders of the APC administration. Even your own people in your own camp, the so-called PDP, your people in your camp. Hey. You know, I asked this question before, and I'm asking it. I'm being fair by asking this question. If you're a PDP senator or you're a PDP lawmaker or House of Rep member, and the PDP does not have a secretary, if you are going to vie for any position, secretary go sign now. Abi, I'm a senator now. Election is coming, and I want to return the second term, and I submit the second term return form that I want to return. I want to contest again. Who is going to sign from the PDP? Which secretary? Is it the one from Imo State? Who is going to sign? Does PDP have a secretary? So since they don't have a secretary, especially politicians that have rivals in their own constituency. I'm a politician. I'm PDP. I won the last election. I have a rival who is in the APC. I have a rival who is in the APC. And my party is being destroyed. My party is living on lifeline. Anytime it can quench. What should I do? And I want to return for the second term. You are in a system that does not guarantee you a second term. Won't you want to decamp to another political party? And as it seems, the Labour Party, the people there, they use their hand to scatter the whole thing. I don't know why. I don't know why they were involved in politics in the first place. Why then go create a political party if they don't know how to play the politics? Use their hand, scatter everything. Just yesterday, in Enugu State and I think Akwa Ibom State, Labour Party and I think PDP, they have decamped to the APC. So the APC is receiving a lot of decampees into the APC. Those that are remaining in PDP, they are fighting maybe things can change, something can just happen, and we can get our party back. The governors, this governor Fintiri, this is speculation. He may be angry that Atiku leaving the PDP will render the PDP dead. Because if Atiku leaves the PDP and they go for another political party, which candidate is PDP going to present? Who is going to be would they see Wike as the face of the PDP? And I know Wike is a smart politician. He might not want to show himself as the face. He might use Saraki, he might use other people, he might use other people from northern Nigeria to present as the face of the PDP. And I'm very sure that a Wike would not want PDP to die. But Atiku leaving PDP would be the tail end of the PDP. Somebody said, I'm not a prophet, but 2026, PDP may cease to exist. That is the fact. Some people are doing that for fun, so as to spite themselves. Wike doing so to spite Atiku. And he has successfully chased Atiku. Atiku is still a PDP member. So the APC is waiting for the elements in that coalition, new party. You see the style APC is running. They don't want opposition. They will tell you that opposition is not out of the bag, but I cannot run your party for you. I'm happy your party is in disarray. APC. Hey, those that don't know should know now. Now, critically, there are indications that P2P may run maybe the face of the coalition. As I said it before, the coalition wants to confuse the APC. Even with this particular move of the president of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you understand a lot of things are going on. The coalition may use P2P as the head. Talks are going on, asking Atiku, please become a father, produce this young man, let him be at the forefront. And if P2B is emerging from the coalition, my brother, what the APC believe that what they are doing, they are getting results, both online and offline. Like I said, in Lagos State, the next elections, I'm not saying you should be afraid. Come out and vote for your choice. You understand? Next elections, the plans is to use violence. They use violence and get protection from the state. Use violence, then 2027 or 2026 or money go to flow on the streets. Guys go to collect money. Why do we have confraternity? Why do we have cultists? Especially those ones on the street. So that politicians can use them for their own. Maybe they'll go and visit some of these cultists as head of cultism associations, all over. And you know, cultism now, they get branch everywhere. Everywhere they get branch. They will activate them. Make them run show for the APC. That is, if you want, these are literally the things these people want to do. INEC will play their part. The police will play their part. The judiciary will play their part in the elections. And whoever that is getting the support of these agencies of government would likely win the election. So as a human being, as somebody who understands what good governance is, as somebody who understands what democracy is, or the dividends of democracy is, does the APC under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have the capacity to give you good governance? When I say that the APC does not have the capacity, don't be my talk. These are the reasons. You cannot build a party on a snatch it, grab it, and run away with it kind of mentality, and you think that those people have the heart. You think old people they change. That's your problem. You think old people change. It is young people that can change. Old people that have been so corrupt, that rise through corruption, it is part of their system, it's part of their lifestyle. They cannot never change. So stop deceiving yourself. I hope the Lagos State government will clarify what happened to P2B, and I think it's gone for Atiku. Forget the Waziri title. It is not emotions. What is the next strategy? May God help Nigerians.